Hi everyone, welcome to my video. I'm a big fan of gold and silver, especially at the moment, and I thought it would be worthwhile to do just a review and comparison of a number of different sources of retail gold and silver in Australia, and one from an international source. I'm going to go quite quick, so let's get into it. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. And I'll try and start. Here we go. So what's important to me, I'll cover this real quick. I want a good selection. I don't want to be limited. If I find something I like, I want to buy a large amount of them. And I want to get a discount if I buy a large amount. Low cost, it's gold and silver, they're commodities. I look for low premiums above spot price and low spreads. So I didn't choose the cheapest items in each retailer. I chose ones that are reasonably comparable between the different retailers. A number of payment methods. I don't want to be limited to just credit card because that gives a 4% premium on whatever you're buying. Reasonable delivery fees, or can I pick it up, or low cost storage. I also like to know as much as I can before I get into the purchase. I don't want to have to make additional inquiries. How much can I sell the item that I'm buying? How much can I sell it back to them? I might choose to use their storage option, and whatever you choose to use in terms of storage option, they're going to be varying costs and different levels of risk. So my best choice would be a one-stop shop, low purchase prices, easily available information prior to purchase, large selection, low premiums. It's the difference between the spot price of silver or gold and the item that I'm buying. Low spreads, difference between the buy price and the sell price or the buyback price. Cheap vault storage, or reasonable shipping prices if I choose to store it closer to home. This is just for the comparison. So CH Cash, CC credit card, DC debit card, BT bank transfer, BPay, CQ check, or CY cryptocurrency. So what I was comparing is two different sort of weights of silver. There's the 1 ounce Koala, there's the 1 kilo bar. I'm also comparing gold. I'll get into that next slide. So if I could, I compared the 2019 1 ounce Koala from the Perth Mint. If they didn't have that, then I'd go to a different year. If they didn't have that, then I went to the 1 ounce silver kangaroo. Didn't have to go any further. So for the 1 kilo, it's either PAMP or Perth Mint, just for comparison purposes. And for gold, I chose PAMP or Perth Mint 10 grams, or PAMP or Perth Mint 1 ounce minted bars. So I'll really quickly go. You can always come back and read this if you like. So this is just a snapshot on one day. I chose to do it in the weekend so that prices weren't changing while I was looking at one. Another one was getting cheaper or more expensive. So I did it on the weekend. Unfortunately, then the other limitation is you can't send queries to these retail locations in the weekend. All these prices are from Saturday the 27th of July 2019. I did another comparison on the 21st and on the next Monday 22nd, I think, and I sent email inquiries to all the retailers. Unfortunately, they didn't get back to me throughout the week, so I haven't called them. So sorry about that. Yeah, so ABC Bullion, not going to go through, lots of different payment options. They have some storage options, unallocated, or as a common term in Australia called pool allocated. I sort of view that as not allocated. Reasonable prices there from ABC Bullion, Ansley Bullion. They've got a few different storage prices. So yeah, the allocated storage works out to about 2% per year, and for silver and gold is about 0.6% per year. Australian Bullion Company had quite a high bar to entry with the storage option. I think you had to have a minimum purchase of 25k to access their storage option, and there were one of the highest price companies for example, like the 1 ounce Koala. They were quite far above everyone else. Yeah, the split on the the spread on the 1 ounce Koala is 66%. The buy price is 66% above the buyback price. Australian Gold and Silver Exchange, some pretty competitive prices there. I couldn't find any references on the website to storage or storage costs. As good as gold, they were the highest rated, although I think they were just rated by one person. And the shipping was, I used a Western Australian address, the shipping from WA, so that was $21 for all the items on the left. So there's the 1 ounce coin, there's the 1 kilo silver, there's 10 grams of gold, and there's 1 ounce of gold. So they quoted $21 with top priority. Pretty good. Payment options, there's quite a few. They have a storage option, but they don't list the prices as far as I could find. And again, buyback prices are by inquiry. So here's a bit of a bolter I put in there. It's just the one I currently use, Bullion Star Singapore. So they're relatively pricey on the items that were covered. But there's a number of different payment options, and they worked out to be the cheapest for allocated storage as far as I could find, and quite competitive with the spreads. Gold Bullion Australia, pretty good again, and just refer to the website and Gold de Royale, as far as I could work out from the website, the shipping was the highest of all the companies covered, and there's just bank transfer or credit card as options, and they didn't get back to me with buyback prices. Gold Stackers Australia, free shipping. So I put in all the items there on the left, the 1 ounce, the 1 kilo, the 10 grams and the ounce, and it came out as free shipping. So I was like, I wonder if it's the same for a smaller one. So I think I had 10 grams of silver and 1 ounce Koala, and it still came back as free. So that's a really, really good offering. And that was to WA. Yeah, they have quite a lot of storage options. I didn't have space to cover it all, so please check out their website if you're interested in them. Perth Mint. If you're buying silver, that seems to be a relatively high cost shipping option. And if you're buying above $30,000 worth, I'm not sure if that's going to be an issue for most people, but it comes in an armoured car. I mentioned that's going to be quite pricey. They had an option there of because $17.50 a kilo is quite expensive, you might choose to arrange your own shipping, but they charge an additional $100 for that. Anyway, they've got a number of different payment options. They are the source of the koalas and most of the Perth Mint things that I cover in here, so they should be the cheapest, but I couldn't find a price for the buyback for the 1 ounce koala. Anyway, just a quick summary. Cheapest for the 1 ounce silver koala was Ainsley. 1 kilo silver Pampa was Gold Bullion Australia. You can read these all yourself. AGSE, which is Australian Gold and Silver Exchange, they had some pretty good prices. They've got 3 out of the 5 top prices there. Lowest spreads, difference between your purchase price and the price that you can sell it back to the company. ABC Bullion there for the 1 ounce, Perth Mint there for the 1 kilo, 10 grams of gold and 1 ounce, both ABC Bullion. Pretty good spreads there. Best shipping, Gold Stackers Australia, free for the whole cart and for smaller orders. Lowest cost storage was Bullion Star at 0.59% for silver and 0.39% for gold. There was a minimum charge on that at 19 cents a day, so it works out to be $69 a year. Yeah, so my highest rated retail offering on a very highly scientific range of measures. ABC Bullion, because spreads are very important for me, so they're the best in Australia. I am going to stick with my chosen retailer, Bullion Star. They're based in Singapore, because they offer some items that we weren't able to compare between retailers, but they are relatively, well, very low premium and spreads, and better than I was able to find in Australia. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for viewing. I did my best to compare, and I hope it's at least a starting point for people that are looking further. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks a lot.